With the heat index reaching into the hundreds, the last thing anyone wants is for their air conditioning to fail. But when it does, and you know it will on the hottest day of the year, you need a reliable contractor, and you need them out quick. Luckily, the Better Business Bureau is here with some help. Sean Rose of the BBB has some tips on how to keep cool when the AC fails. We know since January 1st of this year, you've received like 11,000 inquiries from folks wanting recommendations for an air conditioner repairman. Also some complaints. How does the BBB deal with that?
So, typically it's kind of seasonal, obviously. So we kind of prepare ahead of time and get ready. And then, we'll get a complaint. We try to get everything handled and resolved within 30 days. So it's always nice, but we always try to urge people to kind of start researching the company ahead of time. Check in on bbb.org, go check their website, make sure all their licenses are up to date and everything that they might need. So that way you kind of have a good picture of what you're dealing with when you're walking into the situation.
How about comparing? Is it a good idea to call more than one repairman? And if there's a big discrepancy in price, is the lower price necessarily the better price? Or sometimes that old adage, it's too good to be true.
It is,
might ring true. What are your thoughts on that?
So generally, we always recommend 3. The rule of 3. Get 3 quotes, make sure they're all in writing, make sure everything's spelled out in terms of how the payment system might work, because you never want to pay everything up front. You always want to make sure that you pay it in thirds. And then that with whatever that they quote you, because if there are a huge price difference, sometimes the lowest price isn't always the best. But make sure you ask questions, kind of say, okay, well, why is this so much lower than something else? And that way you kind of know, kind of get some more education on what might cost more in the future.
What about warranties? A lot of times air conditioning repair work, especially if you're purchasing parts or a new system, even a lot of times that work comes with a warranty. Is that fair to ask for?
Absolutely. It's always great. And you can go out and you can even look at the model of your unit and see ahead of time and kind of do the researching online. I'm sure whenever you get something installed, you'll have a great amount of paperwork. Don't throw it away. Just hold on to it. So that way you know what that warranty might cover, if it's covered under a service plan, how long the service plan lasts, if there's routine maintenance that might be covered by the service plan, like cleanings or checkups or tune-ups and stuff like that.
So don't go paying for that if it's included as part of your purchase.
Yeah.
A silver lining a lot of times for folks who need a new AC system is a lot of times this newer systems are a little bit more energy efficient.
Right.
And even though no one wants to have to fork out the money for a high dollar system, it may end up saving you some money on your monthly energy bills. Yeah. So the Energy Star efficient kind of systems are always great to have. Mainly, they do cost a lot up front, but you're going to see that savings definitely on your electric bill every month. When you see that star, that Energy Star right there that we're looking, or the Energy Guide sometimes, I mean, are those regulated? Is that kind of gimmicky, or is that something that really is backed by some facts?
It's been kind of, definitely at first people are like, all right, what is it? Is this like a sticker?
It's like A+.
Right,
I mean, does it mean anything?
No, it definitely has. It's kind of become an industry standard for them, for that whole industry in that segment. And so it's always better to go with those kinds of products.
Energy Star.
Yeah, just because it's true and it's proven. So.
Good for the environment and good for your pocketbook. And
Absolutely.
Save you a bit of money. All right, Sean, appreciate you being here. Thanks for all that great information. If you'd like more, they have it for you. Go to oklahomacity.bbb.org. We've also put their phone number on your screen. It's 239-6081. They take your phone calls and they're great at answering your questions. And we'll be right back.